Good day, Agent Carrillo. This is the Fifth Dimension team, and we have chosen to accept your mission of delivering a case analysis of the Microsoft Corporation with the guideline of innovation and pure creation. Prepare to enter our fifth dimension with Renella, Fidel, Wendell, Petal, and myself. Pay close attention and enjoy this message, as it will self-destruct in 1 month. Welcome. I'm being joined this morning by a group of students from a graduate school of business that have been conducting an analysis on Microsoft's innovation and their techniques. And their study is being conducted for the Managing Innovation class. And I'm being joined here this morning by Renella and Fidel. So Renella, can you tell us what is Microsoft's key to innovation?
Well, first, we must define innovation. Innovation basically refers to the conversion of knowledge and ideas into new or improved products, processes, or services to gain a competitive advantage. When we consider Microsoft, do we think of it as a visionary, innovative leader in the technology market? Or do we simply consider it a company which has simply taken others' ideas and moved them to new platforms, or just simply purchased these competing firms? Microsoft, it was founded in 1975, and it has a long history of acquisitions dating as far back as 1994. And we will see from the line graph that the largest number of acquisitions took place in 2008. Microsoft has adopted this strategy basically as a means of survival. Also, through initiatives such as the Innovation Day, Microsoft researchers get the opportunity to produce new innovative products for display. We have also seen stuff like innovation centers located worldwide, whereby researchers can go and basically have a creative environment in which they can develop. And in more recent times, we've also seen Microsoft's vertical innovation strategy being one in which they have partnered with extender solutions and products.
So how then has Microsoft changed the rules of the game?
Microsoft continually advances and improves software technology and makes it easier for more cost effective and more enjoyable for people to use computers. Additionally, they scan the environment and develop new innovative, promising technologies and acquire their competing firms before they can obtain significant market share. This therefore moves Microsoft's S-curve upward as the absorption of these units extend the life of Microsoft. There are 4 types of innovation according to Ted et al. Microsoft can therefore innovate through either product innovation, where there are new products or improvements on products. For example, Xbox innovations on mobile phones. We have improvements on the Windows. And also we can look at process innovation, where some parts of the process is improved in order to improve their competitive advantage as well. In terms of positioning, we have positioning innovation, where the company can position the product in a particular way or in a particular market and then choose to reposition it or position it in a different way. Also, there's paradigm innovation, where major shifts in thinking can cause changes. For example, Bill Gates aimed to provide a home computer for everyone in the period in which we were basically expensive mainframes. According to the disruptive theory on innovation, most established firms tend to ignore the incumbents until it's too late in the game, owing to considerable investments in current technology. However, Microsoft has taken steps to identify potential threats and in a number of cases has acquired these competing firms. Stephen Maynes, in his articles, because he actually wrote 2 articles, one entitled Saluting 25 Years of Microsoft Innovation, and the other, Microsoft Innovation and Oxymoron. You can obtain details with respect to the history of Microsoft's acquisitions and competing products.
Now, Fidel, can you tell us what were some of the driving forces that influenced the company?
Well, Renelle, I'm happy you asked that question. There's so many factors that influenced how Microsoft moved forward. But when you talk about it in that context, you have to understand that one of the key expanding success factors for Microsoft was the accessibility of their products. And what do I mean by that? Microsoft has been the first mover in many cases on granting access to exclusive technologies to a wider market. So when you look at their first shift, which was the personal home computer, at that point in time, the home computer wasn't being done by anyone else. And they were the first to move into that market and have a general user interface, which was the first Windows system to allow more people to have access to computers and more easily. Later on, they moved into the entertainment sector as well as the small business development sector, where we see office tools starting to come out, such as Microsoft Word and PowerPoint and Video Manager and Publisher and all these things that are commonplace today and a lot of small businesses couldn't do without. The technology has also gotten cheaper as well, in such a way that they have been able to integrate new technologies on a faster and easier basis for people to afford. Alright, so that's 1, 2. The third one is regulations, innovation. In terms of regulations, innovation, what has had to happen is that Microsoft became so successful that they dominated the market, and a judgment was made against them in 2000, requiring them to break the company up into 2 parts. So they had to form separate business units. What they did through this, though, was that they developed one part which was still hard services, another part which developed business solutions, which were softer and new software design systems geared towards their corporate clients and new business clients as well. So these are some of the driving factors that have gone forward with Microsoft: the availability of new technology, the expansion or their expansion into new markets, and the regulatory framework in which they've had to operate.
So Fidel, how then does Microsoft manage the innovation processes?
Alright, so I'm happy you asked that question too. What we've seen is that Microsoft has a talented workforce and they innovate by doing a few things. The first thing that they do is that they break into small teams. They have also parallel teams working on the same project so that the innovation doesn't just come from one person, it's shared throughout the group, and the workload is also shared. The employees are given the freedom to evolve designs and they synchronize frequently. Alright, so what we really see from Microsoft is a sync and stabilize approach. They continually synchronize parallel teams working on a project. They periodically stabilize a product in increments versus once at the end. And it's also known as the milestone process, the daily build process. What that means is that they use their creative energies in such a way that more than one person is working on the project, but not all together. That way, people are able to see different things, and at set period in time, they come together, and all the knowledge comes together as well, therefore building a stronger project.